Shohei Ohtani, the undeniable sensation of baseball, has captivated fans all season with his once-in-a-lifetime talent as a two-way player. But as the playoffs progress, a question that lingers in the minds of fans and critics alike: is Ohtani still the game's ultimate superstar, or has his form started to decline when the Dodgers need him the most? There's no denying that at the start of the season, Ohtani was practically untouchable. As a batter, he launched home runs with ease, crushing pitches that no ordinary player could handle. As a pitcher, he struck out batters left and right, his command over the game drawing comparisons to legends of the past. Every move he made seemed destined to bring the Dodgers one step closer to a championship. With each passing game, Ohtani wasn't just playing well, he was redefining greatness. But as October looms large, and with it the pressure of the playoffs, Ohtani's performance has started to falter. Is this simply the natural fatigue of a player who's carried so much weight on his shoulders all season, or is something deeper at play? In Game 2 of the National League Championship Series, Ohtani went 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts against the Mets. This wasn't the same Ohtani who had thrilled the world with his power and precision. The superstar who once instilled fear in opposing teams now seemed more vulnerable. And in the postseason, where legacies are written, can we still call him the most valuable player? For those who have stood by Ohtani through thick and thin, they argue that he's still doing everything in his power to elevate the Dodgers. He's more than just a hitter or a pitcher. Even when he's not launching home runs or delivering strikeouts, Ohtani contributes to the team in ways that go beyond stats. Whether it's drawing crucial walks, advancing base runners, or commanding respect from opposing pitchers, his presence is still a game-changer. And let's not forget, even the best players in history have faced slumps in the postseason. Could this just be Ohtani's rough patch before he reignites? But for those who expect their MVP to deliver when it matters most, Ohtani's recent struggles are impossible to ignore. His strikeouts are piling up, and his batting average has plummeted in the most critical games of the year. When the Dodgers look to their superstar to rise in big moments, Ohtani has been surprisingly absent. In Game 2, with the team needing a lift, Ohtani failed to deliver at the plate. The once invincible hitter is now striking out when the Dodgers can least afford it. What happened to the Ohtani who could change a game with a single swing? What's even more interesting is how Ohtani's struggles are reigniting the MVP debate. Earlier in the season, it seemed like a foregone conclusion that Ohtani would take home the award. But now, after his postseason dip, is he really still the frontrunner? Mets star Francisco Lindor, who delivered a grand slam to crush the Dodgers in Game 2, has been sensational in the clutch. Lindor is leading his team both on and off the field, stepping up in the moments that matter. Can Ohtani still claim to be the most valuable player when others are shining brighter in the playoffs? And it's not just about Ohtani versus Lindor. It's about what we expect from our superstars in the playoffs. Should we forgive Ohtani for his recent struggles because of his remarkable regular season? Or do these games, the ones that truly test a player's mettle, define what it means to be an MVP? As fans, we celebrate the heroics, the comebacks, the game-winning plays. When Ohtani stepped up to the plate in Game 2 and struck out, was it simply a momentary misstep, or was it the beginning of the end for his MVP campaign? Now, as the playoffs march on, Ohtani has a chance to silence the doubters and prove that he's still the game's most valuable player. But the clock is ticking. If he doesn't rediscover his early season magic soon, the debate over his status as the game's biggest star will only grow louder. Fans everywhere are asking, is Shohei Ohtani still the unstoppable force we saw earlier this season, or is he being outshined when it counts the most?